Good day, everyone. Good morning, Samantha.
Yes, good day, Arnie. Today we will talk about the topics discussed in chemistry.
Oh, that's interesting. I think it's great if we invite some people to share their learnings about the topic discussed in chemistry.
Yeah, I agree. So let's start.
Hello, Mr. Carlos. Can I ask you a few questions regarding chemistry?
Yes, boss.
So, what lessons sparked your interest in chemistry?
Um, Environmental chemistry, because it is the study of chemical and biochemical phenomena that occurs in natural places.
Okay. So, second, is this subject beneficial to engineering?
Yes, because it is the fundamental topic for engineers to understand the properties of building materials.
So, how do polymers and metals affect your daily life engineering?
Um, some polymers are used for engineering materials for their stiff strength, and while others are use this for their flexibilities and resistance.
Okay. For the last question, how can you help in minimizing the damages that these materials and their processes can bring to the environment?
Um, I think I will recycle some polymers.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Carlos.
The importance of chemistry is how we make the things that we didn't know to do and how to make it. Chemistry is truly beneficially because it has uh, combined together of engineering because the word engineering is it's all about math, it's all about computation, it's all about experiment, and that's why the chemistry is needed to our course because we have we have to explore ourselves from experimenting and knowledge to the course of it. Polymers are widely used advanced materials, which are found almost in every material in our daily life. The importance of polymers has been much more highlighted because of their application in different dominions of sciences, technologies, and industries. Complete turn of equipment like televisions, computers, electric fan, lights. Uh, we have to choose energy efficient appliances and bulbs like LED lights, like solar lights, so we cannot consume the the shortage of power in our country. And then from the water that we drink, don't spill it and don't mag-aksayahin para din naman sa atin to kasi bawat patak ng tubig ay mahalaga sa ating buhay. Na kailangan natin sa pang-araw-araw natin na kahit nga wala na tayong pagkain, kahit na makainom na tayong tubig, busog na tayo. Yun lang.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Sheena Maribunca.
Okay, I will ask you some question about the topics discussed in our subject chemistry. Do you remember the topic materials?
Yes,
Based on your understanding, what is metals?
solid material na karaniwang matigas at makintab and a good thermal and electrical conductivity gaya ng ito, pilak, tansok, bak,
Why are those important?
um, napakalaki ng kahalagahan ng
ng metal sa construction, kagaya ng paggagawa ng building, para mapatibay po yung gagawin na building, mga bahay, mga tulay.
Next, what can you say about polymers?
Kagaya ng mga plastic na makikita po. Kaya ng plastic bag.
What is the advantage and disadvantage of polymers?
Ang advantage po yung madali gamitin, tapos mura. Tapos ang disadvantage po ay madaling masunog at nakakasira ng kalikasan.
Okay, thank you. What lessons spark your interest in chemistry?
About polymers.
Is this subject truly beneficial to engineering?
Yes, chemistry is an important subject, studying how metals behave, software development, and research.
How do polymers and metals affect your daily life as an engineering student?
Pakiulit nga,
How do polymers and metals affect your daily life as an engineering student?
Students explore the chemical identities of polymers materials. Students explore the chemical identities of polymeric materials frequently used in their everyday lives. They learn how chemical composition affects the physical properties of the materials that they encounter.
How can you help in minimizing the damages that these materials and their processes can bring to the environment?
Recycling. Nakakatulong ito para makatipid sa likas na yaman.
What is your name?
My name is Justin G. Arquileta.
What lesson sparked your interest in chemistry?
Basic knowledge of chemistry helps you to understand product labels. Tapos, yung mga proven strategies and techniques that will applied mo, improve your ability to study and learn chemistry.
Is this subject truly beneficial to engineering?
Chemistry is an important fundamental topic for civil engineers.
How do polymers and metals affect your daily life as an engineering student?
Materials engineers rely on some polymers for their rigid strength, others for their flexibility, and still others for their resistance to corrosion.
How can you help in minimizing the damages that these materials and their processes can bring to the
Siguro,
environment?
wag ka masyadong gagamit ng mga plastic, di ba? Avoid single-use plastics such as drinking straws. Ganun. Tapos pagka mamamalay ka, magdala ka na ng sarili mong bag para hindi ka nagagamit ng plastic.
So, I'm glad that they've learned a lot, but how about you, the Army? Why do we need to study chemistry?
Oh, I see. For me, I think we need to study chemistry because everything around us is made up or full of science. It is important for us to be able to understand and be aware on everything that surrounds us, like the everything we use, such as like soil, even soil, or the food we eat.
Oh, okay. How about why organic chemistry is important?
Organic chemistry is mainly about uh, properties, structures, reactions. It is important or it is need to study because it is connected. Chemical reaction are connected to our life. Like the doctors, they are aware or they know what is the composition or chemicals include in a medicine that can cure a disease or sickness.
Oh, okay. How about why do we need to study or to know the safety precautions?
From the word safety, it for us to be safe and to prevent us from the injuries or even death, and be aware on the hazard in a workplace.
Okay. So in our global ecosystem, why do we need to lessen the pollution?
For me, pollution does not give any good effect to us as people, especially in environment. We need to lessen the pollution for us, for the environment, to protect our environment and the natural resources that is the main source of us human that we need to our daily life.
Okay. In 10 years from now, Arnie, how do you see our world?
For me, I see I see the world full of technologies as of now, and a lot of houses, buildings, because they don't limit their human activities. They don't have sometimes the discipline to conserve our natural resources.
Do you have any proposal to avoid the global warming?
Like what I have said, I think they need to have a law about limiting limiting the usage of natural resources, limiting the usage of natural resources, constructing or building houses for the trees to have their own land or place. The lesson that makes me interested is about materials such as metals, polymers, ceramics, nanomaterials, optical, and other materials. Yes, it is truly beneficial to engineering. Like us, computer engineering, like us, computer engineering, you will learn the materials that can be used uh, to make a computer or made up of a computer, like the polymers. uh, you can the polymers you can use the polymers by making a wire or cables. Then the metals, the components of a computer. uh, as a computer engineering student, polymers and metal affect me through through its raw materials, because like what I have said, polymers can make us or produce can make can be made wire, cable wire. Then the metals, that is important component of a computer to make it function. So it is important. It really affects me. Through polymers and metals, a computer can work and function, or can be used to make my life or activities or work do easier. I can help in minimizing by being disciplined, and like in doing the DIY or do it yourself. They are recycling the materials that can be used to make it another material, or anything that can help or can be used. I'm curious too. Can I ask you also a question?
Sure. Oh,
Um, Based on our report, what is your understanding about ceramics?
for me, ceramic, it is a mixture of clay that can be shaped into desired form.
Um, what is the importance of it?
Um, the importance of it, it is essential in our daily living because it is a solid material that can hold liquids for different purposes.
How about the advantage and disadvantages of ceramics?
For advantages, ceramics is they can withstand with extreme heat and pressure, and also they're a hard material. And for the disadvantages, they easily to break when dropped.
Um, can you give some examples?
So examples inside the house are the pottery, paso for plants, ceramic. Our plates is also type of ceramics.
For you, what makes up ceramic?
Ceramic is a mixture of clay which is essentially composed of silica, alumina, or magnesia, and water.
For you, do you have any idea on how to make an ceramic?
Um, in a round table, you're gonna put the clay. So while it is spinning, using your bare hands, you're gonna shape them into different forms or your desired shape. And once you finish the yung yung clay na may form or shape na, you're gonna cook it in a kiln to harden the material.
So, the lesson that sparked my interest in chemistry is the chemicals because we can create different products for different purposes. Yes, because this subject is to discover and learn the different components, properties, applications, and the likes in the engineering field. As an engineering student, some part of metal materials rely on polymers for their resistance in corrosion and flexibility. So these kinds of materials really affect my daily living as an engineering student. So we need to start tracking the damages in source that we bring to our environment to control and reduce the damages it may given to our ecosystem or environment as well in our surroundings.
Everyone are good.
Yeah, you're right. I think that all for today. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Arnie.
Thank you. Goodbye.